What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today we're going to be taking another look at Shuri. For this one, we're going to be taking a look at her uniform, which I recently picked up while it was still on sale, and I've been using it extensively, and it actually is a very good uniform. However, before I get into that, I just want to say this really quickly. You do not need the uniform for Shuri to be great. She is a great character for all of the PvE content currently available, so even if you do not have the crystals to purchase the uniform, do not worry, she's still going to be great, and I highly recommend you still build her. Okay, with that out the way, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the pros of this uniform. The first big one that I absolutely have to mention is the fact that she gets super armor. The super armor here is amazing because if you didn't see my initial review on Shuri, the only weakness that this character has is the fact that all of her skills, all 5 of them, can and will be guard broken depending on the situation. However, because of this uniform, you can see right here, whenever she uses her 3rd skill, she has super armor, and that means her skills cannot be guard broken for the duration of that skill, which can be kept up pretty much all the time. So that is great. It's a definite big win for this uniform, and it definitely exponentially increases her DPS, which is pretty damn good for her being a speed character. Not even for her just being a speed character, pretty damn good overall in my opinion. Okay, so that is one major win for this uniform. Second thing you're gonna notice with Shuri right out the gate is the fact that you can take a look at her tier 2 passive, and it looks pretty close to what Coulson or even Valkyrie has. You'll see that she gets 35% increase to damage when she's up against supervillain, and she gets 25% decrease to damage received by supervillains, right? However, if you put the uniform on, this actually goes up and it becomes 45%, which is exactly what Valkyrie has. However, you'll see that she gets 35% less damage dealt to her or people on her team when she's up against supervillains. That is even more than what Valkyrie has, and Valkyrie is a premium character. Take that in. Valkyrie only has a 15% reduction. She has a 35% reduction, and in this uniform she's extremely tanky. She can take a beating. If you take a look at her 3rd skill right here, she gives herself a lot of all defense. She gives herself a massive decrease to damage received, 70%, right guys? And on top of that, you have 7 seconds of immunity right here. Granted, the immunity, about 2 seconds of it will be used up by the animation. However, because of the fact that she has multiple iframes in her kit and the 7 seconds right here, she's extremely easy to play in the uniform, and she is very, very tanky. I dare say she's probably the tankiest speed character in the game right now. That is insane, boys. And on top of that, she now has 3 stuns. Before, she kind of had 2. Well, not kind of. She had 2. And the 4th, you could kind of use to lock down the enemy because of the fact that you were attacking so quickly with the crows. However, this is now a guaranteed stun on the 4th skill. So she has a stun on the 5, the 4, and on the 2. Definitely great CC on the character, and she has great survivability in the freaking damage reduction here, and the freaking immunity. Okay, definitely an extremely tanky character in every sense of the word. I'm very surprised that a speed character in this game right now is this tanky. Okay, so definitely a really big win for Shuri in this uniform. When it comes to a skill rotation for her, I've been playing around with her, and what I've been using with her is actually 5 into 3 because you want to make sure you get that super armor up right away. And apart from that, you then go into something like 2 or 1 depending on what you need. I find that the 1 is a little bit faster, but the 2 has that guaranteed stun, so it just depends if you're in something like Shadowland where you need that stun, or if you just want to get this skill off quickly and then you can transition into this iframe. It kind of looks like, not even kind of, it's a damn ripoff of Iron Fist's 5 skill where she's like flying across the map, and it looks pretty cool. However, the fact that it's not original, just for me, just rubs me the wrong way. And if you use that rotation, you can for the most part go untouched. This is not a full iframe, so in some cases if the enemies are quick enough, they can hit you, but because of how tanky she is not going to take very much damage. And to be honest with you guys, there's not really too much in the game that she can't do. I dare say if you play her properly, she may even transition into something like Timeline. I cringe saying that because I don't see it like long term, but she's very tanky, and if played properly, I see like she could probably do well in the lower tiers. Not vibranium, definitely not vibranium. Maybe like gold or like bronze, she could do well there, or maybe silver, but definitely not vibranium. However, she's a PvE character, and she will shine in every single aspect of PvE in my personal opinion. So that's what I wanted to give you guys a look at today. Shuri in this new uniform is definitely no joke, boys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the details on her right here, and then we can jump into some gameplay. So as you guys can see right here, she has 119 for attack speed, 53% for critical rate, 186 for critical damage, 42% for ignore defense, 48% for ignore dodge, and 50% for reduce cooldown duration. As for the gears, as you can see right here, everything is sitting at 20. Last one is roll for skill cooldown, and I'm slowly preparing some Urus for her. Not sure what they're gonna be yet. I know we're gonna give her some physical attack, but apart from that, not really too sure yet. The rotation, like I mentioned earlier, just to be safe, you can be more aggressive with her, but for me, I just try to play hit safe with her, and I just start with the 5. Even though this can be guard broken because it's a slower skill and you don't have the 3 up yet, you could potentially go something like 3 into 5 to make sure you're not guard broken, because this skill has a good amount of damage on it. I dare say this is the highest damaging skill in her kit, so be careful with that. If you're opening with it, just make sure you cannot be guard broken, and you should be fine. So I generally just go 5, 3, then we'll go 2, and then right into 4, then back into 5. And because you already have the 3 up, this second time around, the 5 will not be guard broken. For me, I sacrifice a little bit of DPS at the beginning of the fight just to make sure that I'm a little bit on the safer side. That's just me. You can play differently if you want, and that is completely fine. Like I said, she's extremely tanky, and she has a really good DPS, like really good DPS. I am dumbfounded at how good her DPS is for being a speed character. Like, yeah. As you can see, I have overdrive, and I honestly recommend that you either go overdrive or power Frank Hulk. Make her as offensive as possible, and if you don't have someone like, I would say, Luna Snow, Quicksilver, Miguel, she can be an ABX character for you, okay? Believe it. As you can see right here, I am going to change this very soon to give her a higher proc, but critical damage, ignore dodge, and a 100 proc is very good. If you're going to use her in ABX, I highly recommend something like this, but obviously a higher proc. Let's go ahead and jump into Shadowland, and I'll give you guys a brief look at her and how she performs there, and then maybe we'll jump into some world boss mode, you know, see what's good. So let's grab, oh, fat fingers again. There we go. Where my baby at? Let's go. Alright, so this should be pretty interesting because of the fact that Iron Man likes to fly around and be annoying. Let's see if we can. Iron Man, nice try. We don't need Clint. Clint doesn't matter here. Take a look at that, guys. I don't like I shouldn't say I don't like it. Like, the 5 skill is cool, but I prefer having the crows. Like, you know, it's just like, Let's see how she plays against the baddest ladies in Future Fight. We got Kate Bishop, who's always there, just trying to wreck stuff. We got Shirag trying to set me up for my demise. Like, honestly, she just wrecked this floor. Honestly, like a minute 5, guys, a minute 05. That is too easy. Let's go try something else a little bit more difficult. All right, so let's go into World Boss mode. Oops, not Shadowland. I be tripping, guys. And we're not gonna do Quicksilver. Let's go pay old man Infinity Thanos a visit, guys. Let's see how she does. Being as though she's tier 1, she's gonna get a massive cut to her DPS. Keep that in mind, boys. I may redo this once she gets to tier 2 if you guys want to see the difference, but we'll do it like this. And I'm gonna just face tank. right, so we're gonna play this very, very aggressively. Not gonna be a hot to play her in this uniform. I just want to see what her DPS looks like, since she's gonna be taking a massive damage cut here. This guy just phased right through me, but okay. Like I wasn't even there. Okay, so we gotta move because death is coming. Wow, this guy just keeps throwing out death and destruction. Okay, I really needed to move out of that, and for some reason I went back into it. But I want to see her clear time, god damn it. Don't hit me while I'm in the 4. Okay, good. The 4 has a little gap in there where you can get hit. Okay, he keeps firing out these bloody like poison things, man. Like, get out of the way. I can't even see right now. Like, I'm legit just like pressing the buttons off memory. And I should ideally tag her out here because I find that she moves very, very slowly to dodge. Almost went right into that. To dodge meteors and stuff. So the next time he goes up, I'm probably gonna tag her out. Oh, ooh! See, I find that she moves very slowly there. Maybe it's just me. Come on. Oh, no. Yeah, she moves pretty slow. I probably gotta time her iframe a little bit better. That way when he goes up, well, at least I have damage block now so I can dance in it. Dance in it, baby. Okay, let's not get too sloppy and end up dead. Because this is Infinity Thanos after all. Okay, I gotta get out of that because I can't see none of what's going on right now. Okay, we gotta run. We gotta run. Okay. Come on, baby. Let's get a 3-minute clear time. Let's do it. Shuri, you got this. No? No, she don't got it still. But we can dance in it. We're just gonna stand in it and wait for him to come back down. Come on, Shuri, you got this, baby. I believe in you. Let's see the power of them sneakers. We took a hit there at the end, but she's actually very, very tanky, man. For a speed character, she's so freaking tanky. She reminds me of the days when Sharon Rogers first came out, and I was taking her in here at tier 1, and she was just face tanking Thanos for the entirety of the fight. Super easy to use, very, very tanky. The DPS is obviously not on the level of someone like Shirag. She is still, to this day, I would say one of a kind, but Shuri, definitely a beast, boys. Definitely worth picking up in this uniform. But that's all I have for this one. Like always, thanks for watching. Hope it was informative, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love. And I'm gone, boys. It's Shuri, baby. Them sneakers, I'm telling you.